Everyone, today we will do our debate session. My name is Neil. I am as the pro side.
My name is Rere. I am as the pro side.
My name is Seno. I'm here as the moderator of our team debate session.
My name is Dandy. I am as the contra side.
My name is Calvin. I am as the contra side.
Okay, guys. So today we will discuss about one questioning question. That can we still find blessedness or happiness nowadays? In our discussion today, we will use the philosophy of Boethius. Boethius, one of the philosophers, believed that true blessedness not just come from wealth, health, or external success. He think that true blessedness also come from the inner value, inner goodness ultimately comes from God. And today we live in a world that's full of the development of social media technology that give many sequence of competition and comparison within each other. Nowadays, many people feel successful. They are success. They have anything, but still feel empty inside. So today, we will debate and discuss about is Boethius' idea relevant in our daily life today in modern era? The regulation for our debate session. First one, everyone should respect each other, both pro side or contra side. The second one, please do not interrupt when someone still talking in the mid-sentence. And the last one, I will be the one will guide you to flow in this discussion. Let us start with this fundamental question. What does true blessedness mean for you personally in your life?
Okay, I would like to start. For me, it means inner peace and having a meaningful life.
In my mind, I think it's more about success and stability in life.
But I see it being connected and not controlled by material things.
For me, it's the happiness that comes from real achievements.
Interesting. Everyone have their own and unique interpretation about true blessedness in their life. Next step, maybe the pro side can give your argument about Boethius' idea in our daily life.
I agree with Boethius. Today, many people chase money, status, and pleasure. But according to him, these are temporary and cannot give true blessedness. We can see many successful people who still empty. For example, many celebrities or influencers seem to have everything money, fame, or followers. But some of them still feel anxious and unhappy. So, clearly, external success is not enough.
I want to add, when you say blessedness comes from virtue and inner sufficiency, being able to say, I have enough. Today, many people want more. In the digital world, where we constantly compare ourselves to others, there is many people never feel satisfied. As student, we will learn to be grateful, not define our worth based only achievement.
Thank you. The pro side believe that true blessedness by Boethius is just not about external success, health, or power, because it's not everlasting in our life. Even people are success, they rich, or they have many things, they still can feel anxious or unhappy. So, happiness comes from value when people can be content and also being grateful in their life. So, when we want to be truly happy, we are invited to not only wanting more and more, but we can say that I am enough. So, what does Contra side opinion about this?
I disagree. Boethius lived in very different time with us. Today is competitive life. Without the money and success, we cannot survive. For example, the education is very expensive. The living cost is very high. So I think the external thing is very important for our life.
I agree with Dandy. Not everyone can just focus on the inner virtue. People have responsibilities to family, education, and future goals. Also, social pressure today is very strong. If we don't success, we feel left behind. So I think true blessedness today must include both internal and external success.
Nice arguments that realize us in our world, inner virtue or external success is still necessary and complement each other. We realize in our life there's so many responsibility, so external success is still necessary. But Boethius also live in a very different time with us, so it's not very contextual. Our debate session is still will begin. So today and next step, I will ask to you, when external success is still necessary, does that mean we still depend on it for reach our happiness and blessedness?
I think many people do depend on it, and that's the problem. External things can be lost anytime. So if we depend on them, our happiness become unstable.
But without this thing, life becomes difficult. You can't just ignore reality.
What do you think about? What do you mean by ignoring reality? And because we are not ignoring reality, we are saying that should not be ultimate goal. And then even Boethius say everything is lost, but the you still believe that happiness cannot be taken away.
But honestly, if we were in his position, would we still happy? I think it's easier in theory than in real life.
Let's be honest. In today's world, people judge us by achievement, money, and grades. If we don't have those, can we really bless?
But maybe that's saying anxiety, the problem. And then we let society define our value instead of questioning.
Even though in this content, we also know that social media makes it harder. Every day, we see people doing better than us.
Okay, let me enlighten everything. So, we live in the social media era, which make real connection is harder because we just focus on the social media and technology. But in the other side, people also always comparing themselves and chasing validation from others. So we are not connected each other, but it also means that we are also distant each other in real life.
Yes, and that creates constant comparison. Boethius would probably say that this is why we lose true blessedness because we depend too much on things outside ourselves.
Our session is getting more interesting because from our debate, It reveals that there's a sharp contrast about one side external success between inner successful or inner virtue. Boethius said that grounding happiness from external successful just make it fragile and unstable. We realize that we live in the era with weekend, stressable, and undeniable pressure in our success. And our core that there is tension between the ideal one or the inner side. It makes unshakable fulfillment and complex reality which we are living in this world. And that also means there's a contrast measurement value from outside. So, after we discuss about both arguments, maybe we can give our advice as students. So our discussion will be useful for our daily life.
Okay, as student, we often compare ourselves, grades, achievement, even social media. Maybe we focus on growth and the character and purpose.
I agree, but we still need balance. We should work hard and build good future too.
My advice is don't ignore success, but don't let it define your value, especially what people see online.
Yes, maybe true blessedness today means using success, but not depending on it.
As the moderator of our debate, I appreciate pro side and contra side which already give their arguments. And also thank you for all of your advice. Today we learned that according to Boethius' philosophy idea, true blessedness comes not just from health, wealth, and external success, but he also defined that true blessedness also comes from inner goodness and not just from the materialistic one. We live in the modern life, which this idea still can be debated. But in the world full of comparison and pressure, we are always invited to challenge ourselves, to be more in our reflection, what is make us truly happy. Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.